Rolling. Nah, we just hanging out. Just wanted to basically since the project came out, I just want to thank everybody that got involved. You gonna look at me or look at your phone?
I was trying to get the questions.
Oh, for sure. Do your thing. But nah.
Don't be trying to check me.
Hey.
Trying to put the snack down.
Anyways, I like to eat, so I wanted to have the homies come kick it.
Okay.
Just eat, enjoy. You know what I'm saying? Like the project came out, it was just cool. So
it's like a celebration.
Just share. Yeah, celebration, sharing moment outside the studio,
And this is with everybody that worked on the project or had something to do with the project?
Friends, people that worked on it, just whoever wanted to hang out or was somewhat a part of it.
Okay. You've been doing a lot of different events to really promote this project, which is entitled You're Not Alone, which is a very, very intriguing and dope title for an album. What made you want to get a little bit more intimate and personal with your people?
It's a life, man. It's life. I feel like, I don't know, at one point when I was pursuing or pushing music in a certain way, I was chasing the climate, whatever the climate of the industry was or the climate of hip hop.
Right.
I was chasing that. It's now being a little older and understanding and finding my groove or my niche, or it's more about the experience and more about what I could give as an individual to the culture. That's what I could provide. That's my difference. So I just want to I guess kind of highlight that or just be that difference and put it inside of my music.
Do you think that how you are on a day-to-day basis as far as quiz in the industry and the streets is different from the quiz on the project?
Not
or is
at all.
it the same person?
It's the same
person.
Because
people step out of character and become somebody else
for
to
sure,
kind of,
straight up. I think at one point that's what brought me into music, or what brought me into hip hop was the authenticity, the way people were able to express their life, or and interpret it into sonics. And so with everything I guess I go through, or even trying to find my place as a man in this world, in this society or whatnot, I felt the honesty and the genuineness, the vulnerability is kind of what's missing.
Right.
Not saying that it's not there, but it's not as present as it should be.
True.
So instead of complaining or being oh, hip hop is dead.
Right.
Why don't I just make it? You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Just be it, create it.
Yeah. Okay. You
trying to be like you.
You trying to be like me? I'm trying to get on your level.
You know what I'm saying? I got the red on the top.
We twins. This is great minds think alike. You feel me?
It happens.
I've you my boy, so I've been watching your whole progress and I've seen the progression.
Thank you.
From dope kicks and fresh hats to Air Max 90s. Wait, let me pause real quick. Air Max 90s, okay? I went to go buy some the other day. Nigga, they are out here scamming people for the fake Air Max 90s. I did not know that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
They like Jordans. They got the Air Force Ones.
At Foot Locker and Chic, they're selling fake Air Max 90s. I tried to bend it, no bend.
It wasn't happening.
Hard as a brick, okay?
That's the fake. That's the fake.
I just found that out.
It's supposed to be smooth and flow.
Exactly. Okay.
The Huaraches is the new Air Maxes right now.
Okay.
Huaraches and Prestos. That's what you need to do.
Yeah, but they're knocking off those too.
That's all bad.
Weak.
That's all bad.
So you went from dope kicks and fresh hats to Air Max 90s to You're Not Alone. That's a big difference with what you were trying to do. To me, it seemed like it was trying to be consistent, have everything cohesive. This is way out the box, something totally different.
For sure.
I know you said you wanted to do something different. Do you think you executed that fully with this project?
Hell yeah. Yeah? Hell yeah, all the way. I just didn't care.
Okay.
With trying to have that theme, I was trying to place myself, I guess, into a group or into a category, or people that mess with shoes, or more so I guess into the streetwear type of world or whatever. And not saying I don't mess with it, but it's more important to be a person. It's more important to give my soul than my presentation or my packaging. The packaging was the artwork. The packaging is what I look like. But once you start to listen, I can give you something else. That's the important part.
That's true.
You know what I'm saying? We making soul food. This ain't McDonald's over here.
The gumbo, huh? Stirring that real slow.
Yeah.
I can dig that. So, you sound like more of a ladies' man on this project to me. It's more I think more women can rock with it opposed to the other projects. Do you feel the same way?
A little bit.
Yeah. What's the response from the ladies? Are they feeling it?
Oh yeah, like Need in Your Life, Walls Down, it's
like,
automatic.
I really like I'm the one you
That's
need in your life. I was jealous because all the bitches was putting up they little Snapchat selfies and I ain't even have one.
All you gotta do is let me know. Just send it in. That's it. That's it.
You see his face?
We taking all.
I'm serious.
We still taking submissions.
Well, I'm gonna do that tonight because I need my shine. Okay.
For sure.
I need all of that. Have any panties been thrown at you on stage while you performing?
Nah,
roses,
just
numbers.
They
in the DMs.
Yeah, panties get thrown in the DMs now. That's how.
What are they saying
it.
in your DMs? I want to know this. I think the world want to know this.
They're saying.
They're saying
that you're babysitting. That's what they're saying.
Oh,
they're
well, let's do
saying
this.
You're
Let's do
babysitting.
this. Hold up, because I'm
Where
not
you
a
at?
baby.
Where you
We're
at?
gonna tip her off. Cheers
Cheers.
to the freaking weekend.
That's cool.
Thug life.
Do your thing. I'm
It's
straight.
not an IPA, but
No, I'm straight. It's cool.
what's your fascination with the IPAs?
It's not like a fascination. Like my pops brews beer,
Oh yeah. Dope.
so it's just one of my things. That's
Okay.
it. I don't even do it that much, really. Like I have my moments, but like I know what's going on.
Okay,
I know what I like.
I can do that. So what else are you trying to do with this project? Like,
I just want to
where are you
push
trying
it.
to take it?
I don't know. Like, I mean, I know I want to like just keep pushing
You
it,
gotta
keep putting
have a
it.
direction. You can't say
Well,
I don't
I
know
have a
because then
dir-
it's not gonna go anywhere. We need to.
I hear you.
You gotta speak it into existence.
I hear you. That's fair. That's fair. More so, it's like just how I can position myself to be as effective as possible for people. That's it.
Okay.
So like that's my direction. That's what I'm looking at. Of course, I'm gonna use music and use audio.
Right.
So like be the engine for it.
Okay.
But like ultimately, I just want to be able to be effective for people, be effective for the culture. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Okay. So you
at
want to
least
utilize your platform in a positive way.
right. At least help redefine. Like, you don't have to follow a standard or an industry. Like, you can actually do your own thing, or like even the way how like I guess in a sense like street life is so glorified in commercial
Right.
hip hop. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not saying there's anything wrong with it because like everybody has different walks of lives, but I think like a certain walk of life isn't represented or isn't put on the forefront as much.
But you know, they usually say that people that tend to take their own route and build their sound how they want it, opposed to the people that are following the trend and stuff like that, it takes you 10 more years to try to, you know what I'm saying, make it to the top versus
cool.
getting on the train like everybody else and then doing what you do
Yeah.
like a lot of artists do.
No,
You know
yeah,
what I mean?
I feel it. It's like I like rap. I like rap. I'm gonna be rapping regardless. I'm gonna make music regardless. You know what I'm saying? And at the same time, like I'm still living. Like I'm not. My life isn't on hold or on pause for me to like become. You know what I'm saying? To become something. Like this is what I enjoy doing. I take a professional approach at doing it. At the same time, like I'm also living life and doing everything else I have to do for myself as a person, as a human. So
Now, speaking of that,
So,
being
I
a
mean-
human and being an artist, how do you balance those two? Because you can really get discouraged just by your day-to-day life.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And you've been working on this project for a very long. You worked on that project for a long time.
No,
Were there
that-
ever moments where you was like, dude, I don't think that we gonna make it. Like this ain't gonna work.
You know, like what happened, like for real, I told myself like everybody puts themselves in like whether in relationships, whether they friendships, whether it's like a boyfriend or a girlfriend or whatever. And you know what I'm saying? Like that person probably isn't the best for you, or that person like you're going through turmoil with that person.
Yeah.
But you'll stay there waiting for that person to change.
Yeah, that's true. That's so true. That's so true.
You won't
Because
put
you
that
see
much
the potential.
You won't, but at the same time, like in retrospect, people don't like to be alone.
Yeah.
So they won't put that same amount of time or energy or like that type of effort into themselves. That's what encouraged me. That's what like gave me the motivation. Like, bro, like give it to yourself.
Yeah, because you are not alone.
Cause you're not alone. Exactly. Nah,
You
but
see
for
what I
real,
did
for real.
there?
I mean, it was cool. It was alright. No, no, but for real, like you know what I'm saying? Like we'll sit in misery with a person.
That's so true.
And like really try to figure it out and wait for them to come along.
Uh-huh.
But like when we do it with ourselves, we can actually control the results and the outcome.
Definitely.
That was it.
Okay, so I said Air Max 90. Air Max 90, dope kicks. Which right, it was dope kicks, fresh hat, then Air Max 90. And now we have You're Not Alone. And it's doing really, really good. And it's gaining its followers and its success. And I wish it the best. But after this, what should we be expecting? Should we be expecting like some type of series with You're Not Alone, like a part 1, volume 1? Or are you going to transition into some type of new content? Or are you just going to let us into a more personal side of the quiz?
I'm gonna keep it pushing. I'm gonna keep You're Not Alone pushing until like the wheels fall off, so I can't push it no more. But I mean, like I think I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna try to do it for like at least like 9 months to a year or something like that.
Pushing a project itself.
Push the project for a minute. Like we got more videos that we want to come. Like we got a lot of stuff that we want to knock out and like keep presenting to people. Like people still need to discover me and what I'm doing.
Yeah.
So we just want to get it out there and like use this project for that, just for that.
So y'all really worried about the next project right now? You're kind of just focusing on this one.
We cooking up already.
Y'all cooking already?
Oh, we cooking.
Y'all got the pot on the stove.
Yeah, it's on the stove. It's the simmer starting to happen.
Okay.
We're not at boil yet, but the simmer's happening.
Okay, you got the ingredients.
Yeah, I'm gonna have a project ready.
But for right now, the main focus is to push this for as long as you can.
Yeah. And I wanna make sure the next one is just as dope or even better. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's still gonna be the Teamsters that produce it. So we just want to come together and see how we can evolve sonically, as well as like with a concept of like what we can use as far as like a body of music to touch people or affect people in a certain way. That's it. So I mean, like, of course it's still gonna be dope. I'm not trying to preach or
you know
what I'm saying, but we just want to have real meaning and purpose behind it, like set a standard.
Type of substance.
Yeah, real substance, real standard. So
I can do that.
That's it.
Well, I love the fact that you guys have the camaraderie of like the brotherhood going right now. It's really dope. Sure. I appreciate that.
Thank you.
I like the sound. I like what you guys are doing. I like what you're doing. I just want to tell you to keep up the good work.
Thank you.
You know what I'm saying?
I appreciate that.
All right.